Hello and welcome to Anthony's Brick Build, and today we'll be going over the newest LEGO Star Wars UCS set. We have Jango Fetts Starship right here. It is entitled set 75409 with 2,970 pieces. This set retails for $300 USD. Now we're going to be taking a look to see if this set is worth it and if you guys should get it. It's going to be a really cool set, and I'm going to be putting it right over here next to me so we can fill up this great space right here. So it's going to be a really fun video. I'm very excited. We got Jango Fett and Boba Fett in here, and we'll also be going over the promo that was included with this set if you purchase this set directly from Lego.com or at a Lego online retail store. So very excited about this. We're going to be going over the promo near the end of this video, and we'll be diving into this big UCS set very soon. But before we go further on into this video though, please try to like, share, and subscribe. Turn notifications button on if you haven't already. Stay tuned for a whole bunch more stuff to come with this UCS set and many more May sets to come and to be reviewed. So let's open up this set and see what's inside. Alrighty, so inside the box there are 23 numbered bags. Holy moly. Your first bag, you do get Jango Fett. You see him kind of in there. And then on your 21st bag, you get young Boba Fett. So a little interesting choices for the minifigures going in. But then you have your large bag featuring a whole bunch of large pieces, like some 1x11 or 15 panels, some 1x16 bricks. Of course, you have your UCS plaque. Then your stand is featured in this paper bag, so no scratches at all. Really like that, and you can kind of get a scale on how big this thing is by the cockpit. And then we have our two instruction manuals. Open it up, and you can definitely see a nice write-up of Jango Fett Slave 1. You can pause and read in your respective languages if you wish. I can turn the page. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of other stuff. Can't wait for Jango Fett's helmet. That's going to be awesome. And some great concept art images. That is fantastic. Then we have, looks like from a visual dictionary, and some other fun stuff as well. And wow, it keeps going. Some more fun things. And then even more, a very large write-up actually. Very surprised. And then we move on. Then we start to build. So you get Jango Fett first. Very excited about that. Your second instruction booklet. And then your sticker sheet. A little bit large, which is unfortunate. I'm not the biggest fan of large sticker sheets. But very excited about this set. I've been waiting for this one for a while. And I can't wait to build it. So I'm going to build this thing and we'll check out the minifigs. Alright, for our two minifigures in this set, we have Jango Fett on the left and Boba Fett on the right. You will notice with Jango Fett, though, he does have a new print for his visor, which looks fantastic. A lot better than what we had with the one from 2017, I believe. Really a nice minifigure, and he does include a new rangefinder piece. It is awesome. I believe we've had rangefinders probably, boy, what is it now, 20 years? Probably 15 to 20 years. Awesome rangefinder inclusion. It looks fantastic. The armor print is fantastic as well. It looks very nice. And then his leg printing is extraordinary. It looks extremely well done. And then he does have arm printing, which is also pretty cool. So that's kind of silvery arm printing, which kind of glows and kind of shimmers. So it looks pretty cool. Notice on the other side as well. And take a look at the nice printed features on his helmet, which is amazing. So we'll take that helmet off. And you can see some very nice printed features on his face. And then we'll take his hair and put it on. So we have our complete Jango Fett right here. Amazing. A 10 out of 10 figure right here. Amazing. And then we have Boba Fett, which is the letdown of this set in my opinion. Not very good at all. And if you notice from a lot of the art and other stuff from Attack of the Clones in the scenes, this Boba Fett is really off compared to Jango. I really wish they kept with his hair. I think that's point number one, which just looks... It looks like, I forget who he looks like, but it kind of almost looks like a mix between Harry Potter and some other TV show young characters, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I really do think they would have done a lot better with the other hair and not make him look like the Dev Grievlin character from Millennium Falcon, because that's really what he looks like to me. And then there's some other things with this Boba Fett figure that I don't really like, but all in all, some good minifigures. Jango Fett's awesome. Boba Fett is probably mediocre at best, but let's check out Jango Fett's Slave 1. Alright, so here is the promo. Not too bad. It's another keychain idea from LEGO. So it's an idea we've seen before, but I actually kind of like this one. The Slave one is a really awesome, Jango Fetts Starship is a really fun set, and it's really cool, and it does move back and forth a little bit. If you guys kind of like that stuff, that's really what the promo is. It's a nice little keychain, and then if there is a Lego Star Wars logo on the main box, and if you do move the keychain, the little keychain part does come out, so you can just slide that back in, and boom, there we go. So that is your promo you get with Jango Fett's Slave 1. All right, so here is Jango Fett's Slave 1, a miraculous build. I really do like it a lot. Let's go over some of my favorite things about. So I love that they included this amazing stand for you to put the Slave 1 on. Now, it does look a little rickety in my opinion, but it actually is really strong and it holds the Slave 1 up perfectly. So it's going to look really cool, and I'm very excited to put it on my shelf over there. So it's going to be a fun build, and it has been really. So when you put it down in the landing position, these do move all the way back, which is really cool that they both move on either side on the same kind of gear system. So you move one and the other moves. So you can kind of get an idea for that mechanism when you are moving it into a landing position. And then on the back right here, let's stop it. And then we have the back, which almost looks like a face if you turn it kind of like upside down. You can kind of see it. Not sure if that really worked, but it really does remind me of a face, and it's really funny. I think that's like a face. It's gotta be. Like, doesn't that look like a face? The eyes, the nose, the mouth. I mean, it just looks hilarious. And then right here we do have like a back dish, and then the seismic charge area, which is a little bit hard with one hand. You kind of gotta lower this down a little bit, and then you can pop these off like so. And you can push this back, and then you have your seismic charge area right there. So you have to put these on and off. You can't really move them around, which is a little unfortunate, but it's a really cool spot for your seismic charge. Glad they're able to include that. Now, the front of this thing is absolutely incredible. Now, it is a little shiny because I have my studio light shining on it, but it looks really nice without the studio light shining on it as well. I love the curvature of this thing. It is just fantastic. I haven't seen a set this good with this curvature in quite some time. The only gap that I do not like is the gap right here. That is unfortunate, but I cannot possibly think of a Lego piece that could fit in there, so I think it is fine. Now, take the cockpit off. You put your fingers right here, and you slide the huge cockpit piece off. There it goes. And there's our cockpit where we can have Jango and Boba on the inside, and we can slide it out so you can take a look at it. Really cool. And then we can slide it back in. And you can actually see there's 2 more seats down here and 3 up here. So you can fit a whole bunch of people in here, which is actually quite cool. So maybe we'll stick some people in there in just a moment. So this middle half right here, really nicely detailed, looks fabulous. Then you have your turrets, which actually do move up and down. And then the side, it's also very well done. Look at it. And then another thing which is really cool, if I go down low and we can push in the ramp, you can see it comes down and this piece comes up. So you can get like a cool little ramp feature into the Slave 1, which is just super cool. A little sketchy to do on the stand, but you can see me bring that piece up. And you can also see one of the big stickers in this set, which is probably the one I dislike the most, but it is really cool with this thing going up and down. Such a fun thing to put together. And then over here we have our Jango Fetts Starship UCS display plaque. Looks fabulous, and I quite enjoy this plaque. I do find it fun down the box. You don't show the little hole in the middle, but it's fine. I really like that they're printing them. Putting on UCS display plaques used to be the bane of my existence. I hated doing that. So I'm glad that they are printed. And then if we look back up, it is a fantastic build, and I really enjoy it. So let's check out the promo for this awesome Jango Fetts Slave 1. All right, so this is what the ship looks like on a shelf. It is really cool, and what I was talking about just a couple seconds ago, this is what it looks like when you stuff some other figures into the main cockpit area. So if anyone wants to know, Peely can fit in the main second floor of the cockpit area. Then we have Jedi Bob and my sig fig in the bottom floor as well. It's a fantastic set. It actually looks really good against my chopper and also the Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter from a couple years back. So all in all, a really cool set. All right, guys, this is Jango Fett's Slave 1, a awesome Lego Star Wars UCS set from Attack the Clones. It is fantastic. The designers cooked with this one. I really, really do like it, how we're able to put on this stand and how I'm able to put it into the background behind me right there, as you guys just saw. It's a really cool set. My favorite thing about it is definitely the huge cockpit piece. That's a new piece for Lego Star Wars. And of course, how you can fit a whole bunch of other characters into the main build. So it's a really fun set now. For $300, is it worth it? I think yes, as on May the 4th, you had your UCS little promo that I just showed. I'm not sure where that one went. And of course, we have Continuous Training Facility, which is behind on the other side of the camera. So I definitely think it is worth it unless it's on like double points, quadruple points that could come out for next year. Now, it's a very cool set. I really do like it, and I'm glad I'm able to build it and review it for you guys today. So that's pretty much end this video, guys. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn notifications button on if you have not already. I'll see you guys in the next LEGO Star Wars video. Have a great rest of your day, and may the Force be with you.